Hey everybody, thanks so much for stopping by, whether you're, watching now, later, whenever. Good to see yous. Minnesota Vikings fans. All right, prime time action tonight. The Minnesota Vikings, they're hosting the San Francisco 49ers. So, Vikings, what are they, 2-4? All right, Loserville yet again. They're always in Loserville. What the hell? And then San Francisco, they're 5-1. Yeah. So here we go. Gonna do the planetary pregame. Gonna pull up the astrological chart for the game this evening. Share my thoughts, and then we'll see what happens. And then I'll check back with y'all later. So Nick, I see your comment in here. Yeah, thanks. Very nice. I think it's going to be closer than people maybe think. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I may be wrong again. Who knows? But yeah, we'll have to see how it turns out. But yeah, another day of football for everybody. It's not over yet because Monday, it's like we only get, what is it? Or like pretty much the NFL before we know it. They're going to have something going on like every day of the week. So, all right. Thanks everybody again for checking in. William, how's it going? Congrats on the Eagles victory last night. Just for you. I can't stand that team, or the band. But I actually looked at the chart for last night's game, and I had the Eagles winning by 9. They ended up, winning by like 14 or 13 or something like that. But yeah, so congratulations to your squad there. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, like I said, I'm going to pull up the chart for this evening. Kickoff 7:15. That's what I have the chart set for. Might be a couple minutes later. One of the big things for this evening is the moon. She's a big part of pretty much everything, and she's what's called void, of course. So there's not much action going on with the moon. She's usually like a big piece to look at with the game chart. So she's kind of wild this evening, a little bit. Some astrologers have said feral when the moon is what's called void, of course. So she's not making any other, she's not communicating with any of the other planets in the sky until she moves into the sign of Pisces, or until she moves into the next sign. So that's one thing that's interesting about the game tonight is that the moon, again, she's normally very important. I mean, she is still important with the astrology charts, and yeah, she's void tonight, so we'll have to see what that brings. I do think that it's going to be, that might be why it's a lot closer between these two teams this evening, but I don't know, maybe one could blow the other out of the water. We'll see. You're welcome. Peter, how's it going? Vikings by 4. I like the positivity there for the purple. I like it. All right. Lions Talk by Chat Sports. What's up? Sorry about the Lions. I was rooting for them versus Baltimore. Right. Were they playing Baltimore? Right? Was that who they were playing yesterday? Man, because they switched the game off. I was watching the Lions. Who did they play yesterday? Sorry about that. Bummer. I just didn't feel like streaming, man, to be completely honest with you. I'm not doing play-by-play tonight. It seems like everybody's doing that now. So it's just kind of like saturated, you know what I mean? So, but I've been posting my planetary predictions on my little like community tab if you want to check on those. So yeah, I've been around, man, but that's it. Nate, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. This is for you. Everybody. Nate, there you go. Good to see you, dude. Hope all is well. Summer home, hello. Thanks for checking in. Good to see you. What's going on? You're actually watching the Phillies game tonight. Oh, very good. Yeah. Well, good luck to your Phillies. They're still in it. Minnesota Twins, man. They made it a little further this year, but lost. So anyway, they tried. Houston was just too much for them. Houston didn't have a problem with the Minnesota Twins this year. The moon is always acting weird. She always does her own thing. Exactly. That's why she's so important as well. Especially the sun. Well, the sun and the moon, mom and dad of the sky. The luminaries, they're very important. But yeah, the moon, she's like kind of really doing her own thing this evening. And also we have an eclipse coming up this weekend, this Saturday as well, our second eclipse of the month. So big endings. It's a good time to release anything, okay, that isn't working for you. It'll be different for everybody, but just on a general level. And then eclipses, that energy, if you're not really feeling anything that day, you might have been feeling something build up, and it can kind of go in, it goes in like 6 months. But so it's like a full moon, only amplified with the eclipse coming up. And that's going to be in Taurus this Saturday. All right. Ryan, hello. How are you? We missed you the past few weeks. Oh, thank you. I missed everybody too. I was just like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling like streaming because everybody's doing the live streams now. So I'm kind of just trying to like navigate something else, you know, because everyone else, it's just like everybody's doing it now. Everybody's doing it. So I'm just going to do the planetary pregame for this evening. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But I missed everybody as well. Nice to hear that. Happy Skol Monday. Exactly. We had a Sunday fun day yesterday because we didn't have to, you know, suffer any losses as Vikings fans. We could just sit back, you know. What the hell's going on out there? We're not quite sure. We're not quite sure. Danny, how's it going? Skol. Good luck to them tonight. We'll see what happens. Again, I think it's going to be closer. I'm going to pull up the chart here. Houston cheats. They sub with the umps. That's always the go-to, right? That's funny. I mean, but if it works, I guess. All right. Yeah, always good to see everybody. Daniel, how's it going? Good to see you. There might be a saturation, but they are not your game cast. Just saying, miss you. Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. No, I appreciate that, everybody. This is true. Yeah, and the Vikings are playing the Evil on Sunday, so who knows? I might be back, but it's just like, I mean, yeah, I remember back in my day when I first started streaming. It's the only one day when Anyway, all right, so let's see what the planets have to say. All right, let's pull it up here. Let's do it. Let me share. But that's very nice of everybody to say that. I appreciate it. I missed everybody as well. Good to be back here. All right. As I spit everywhere, not really, but I am kind of thirsty. Cheers, everybody. Okie dokie. So, Monday Night Football happening in a little bit. Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where it's taking place. All right. Also, to everybody, happy Scorpio season. All right. It's Scorpio season as of today. The sun moved in the sign of Scorpio. All right. And yeah, so happy Scorpio season. And if you have any Scorpios out there in your life, tell them happy Scorp season. All right. So yeah. Anyway, so that happened today. All right. Wasn't this year the first Twins playoff appearance since the last won the World Series? I can't remember. No, it was the last time they won the World Series. What was that, in like 1992 or 93? But they were actually last in a playoff series in, I think it was 2004 or 2003. I think it was like 2003. I remember. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, so they won the World Series in 87. I think it was 92 or 93. I don't remember. And then their last playoff series that they won, I think it was 2003 or 2004. One of those years. I want to say 2004. John Jay, what's going on? Hello, hello. Good luck to your squad tonight, dude. I will holler back at you too. I meant to wish you good luck tonight. Thank you for wishing the Vikings luck. So the one thing too that is a little kind of crazy too, just with the moon being void tonight, that 49ers are kind of, you know, banged up a little bit. The Vikings also have yet to win a home game. So some weirdness happening. All right. But it's always weird with the Vikings. A lot of people do play-by-play, but none of them have Jade Gumby singing Prince or Jade making yogurt. That's so funny. Thank you, Nate, for saying that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure it's all about Gumby, to be honest. And my cousin actually gave me that Gumby many, many moons ago. And I recently told her how popular Gumby is. I don't think she realized it. All right. My nose is really itchy. Sorry. I think that means somebody's, thinking about you. And then if your ears ring, somebody's talking about you. Right? Okay. So to break down the chart here for this evening, Vikings, 49ers. So the Vikings, oh, thank you, John Jay. Appreciate that. And if people aren't subscribed to John Jay's channel, 49ers Ultimate Report, please go check it out. Definitely. We have collabed before. Good dude over there. And the 49ers fan base, I just got to say, good peoples. All right. Good peoples. All right. So Vikings, they are represented over here by the sign of Taurus because they're the home team. Okay, so Taurus is ruled by Venus. So the Vikings are ruled by Venus this evening, everybody. All right, Venus is right over here, down in the sign of Virgo. Now, Venus doesn't like being in the sign of Virgo. So that's one thing for the Vikings I don't necessarily care for. All right. Now, Scorpio is going to be the sign that is going to be representative of the 49ers right over here, right by the number 7. All right. Over here, the 7th house. Now, like I said, it is Scorpio season. So, Mars is the planet that rules Scorpio. And wouldn't you know it, Mars is in his own sign. Mars does very, very well in the sign of Scorpio because Mars rules Scorpio and Aries. So that actually bodes very, very well for the 49ers. Also, I just thought of this now, but Mars is rules the color red. 49ers wear red. So, okay, there's that. And I also looked up a couple 49ers players just because I do think it's going to be a lot closer this evening. I think it was like a 7-point spread or something like that. But I did look up Christian McCaffrey and I looked up Nick Bosa. Oddly enough, Nick Bosa, his birthday is today. So Nick Bosa is getting some extra a birthday boost, maybe a birthday boot. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I just think that that's pretty good for the 49ers. It's looking pretty good. All right. Like I was saying earlier, normally, Nate, what did you say? It really is something when get off. That is so funny. I do love that Prince song. I will say that's a good one. I mean, you just can't, the beat's so good, right? A little like whistle action. Gumby's multi-talented. All right. Shout out to Gumby. He's back here. He's wearing his Vikings colors. All right. Always has his Viking stuff on. All right. So normally, like I said, I would look at the moon with both of the team's representative planets. That would be Venus and Mars. Again, the moon, she's not interacting with any planets until she moves to the next sign. She's over here actually in the sign of Aquarius. So the moon's in Aquarius right now. So moon, she's kind of on her own, doing her own thing up here. So, and then Venus and Mars, between these two teams, 49ers being Mars tonight, and then the Vikings being Venus, just between these two signs, Mars is looking better. All right. So the one thing for the Vikings I like here is that Venus is getting some help from the planet Jupiter over here in the sign of Taurus as well. I just don't know if that's going to quite be enough. All right. I think there's some help. I think the home field advantage will help the Vikings this evening keep it close. Their home lands over here with the number 4, lands in the sign of Leo, and the sun rules Leo, just moved into Scorpio. And then the sun is making he's doing a very loose what's called sextile to Venus. So that's a little bit of help for the Vikings. For the 49ers, again, they're ruled by Mars this evening. Mars is in his own sign that he rules. All right. He really enjoys that. All right. Extra power there. And the 5th house of games I also look at for the two teams. And Saturn rules the 49ers' 5th house of games. It is retrograde. Saturn is retrograde right now, but Mars and Saturn are communicating. The next thing the moon will do is slide right into Saturn right there. So I think it's going to be a challenging one for the Vikings this evening. I do think that the 49ers are going to win just because they have Mars, in their corner. My prediction for this evening, I think it's going to be in the realm of like 2 to 9 points, something like that. Maybe 7 points potentially, but somewhere between 2 to 9 points, victory margin there. And I do think it's going to be closer for the Vikings. I do think they're going to be able to hang in there. I just think at the end of the day, it's not going to quite be enough think the 49ers they're just getting a little bit more from Mars, really, honestly. But again, like I've said, like probably 10 times right now during this broadcast, the moon, she is void, of course. She's doing her own thing. And she's usually very vital. We usually look and see what planet she's communicating with, but she's not doing anything like that this evening. So, again, I think it's going to be close, but I got the score of the 49ers 27, Vikings 25. So, that's what I got right now. We'll see what happens. What do y'all think? All right. Jade, you know your stars info. I wish I understand this chart. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at explaining it, in a more simple fashion. Or just like kind of making the prediction a little bit more compact. But it's just like an onion, the chart just you could peel away, you could just keep going. But yeah, no, trying to explain. I want to try to do more charts too. The Timberwolves start their season on Wednesday. So, I'm actually always looking at the game charts. Like last night, I did the game chart for Sunday Night Football. That was the one football game the chart that I looked at last night. And I said a little bit earlier, I had Eagles winning by 9, and they won by like 13, 14, something like that. But yeah. All right. Oh, Williams. All right, hollering at us with the Phillies Arizona update. Thank you. All right, very good. The ump is being very generous with the strike zone for the Diamondbacks. All right. Some MLB chatter in there. It's crazy. It's like all the sports are happening right now. Like everything's happening. Angel, what's going on? We all have our wingies. Yes, very good. Good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Ryan saying good to see Nate. Very good, very good. Grandizer, what is going on? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Always a sight for sore eyes. Always nice to see you. Thank you so much. Hanzo, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for stopping through. Good to see you. Good to see you. School time tonight. We'll see. And also, too, just for the Vikings in general, we got primetime Pizza Ranch Boy tonight. All right. But you know what, though? Bestie, Kyle Shanahan. All right. Kirk Cousins, his bestie's in town tonight. So, maybe too, Kyle Shanahan will take it easy on her tonight because he loves him so much. That's nice. It is nice to like others, but it's just like, we should have sent Kirk to the 49ers sometime when we had the chance. I don't know really when that would have been. The Jimmy G swap, I think, was the only opportunity. But anyway, he's still here, so got to get over it. All right. Yeah, always good to see Grandizer. JJ, what's going on? Hello, hello. Yes, I know. I'm here. I'm here. Yes, for a little while. Doing the planetary pregame. You know how I do. Good to see you. JJ, pretty much we have a celebrity in the house here. If you're not subscribed to JJ's channel, please go do that. He's going to be taking over Vikings country. He pretty much already has, but awesome Vikings mind. Very great broadcaster already been on TV, all the things. Bob, how's it going? Good to see you. How you been? It's been a minute. I am excited for the game too. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, JJ, you may have heard this. I do think it's going to be closer, like the prediction down below. But yeah, I heard too a little chatter that, Hawkinson, if he could just be key for this game. It's like, dude, I'm over him at this point, people. I'm over it. All right. They overpaid. Much love to the Vikings. Yeah. And I know JJ always stays very positive. What do we do? We just have to sit back and watch it at this point. We literally have no control over it. Okay. No control. No control, hands off the wheel. Okay, that's kind of what the moon's doing tonight. All right, she's got her hands off the wheel. She's just zooming around. Skol Vikings. All right, you got the Skol song going on. I'm not going to sing it. You all know my stance on this channel. There's no singing, at least not by me. All right, I'm not going to do it. My Orthos opinion. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Man, yeah. I'm interested to see how this, the void moon, makes this game play out. What if we get like a weird tie or something? That just really would be unsatisfactory. Would people, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want the tie. Ties are just so, why'd I even put it out in the ether? Nice. Oh, thanks, JJ. Appreciate you. Yeah, and you just got that autographed Bud Grant card, which is amazing. Tommy Kramer sent that to you, which is very cool. Very, very good. All right. No, Jade Kirk said, no, he's gone after this year. It's done. It's over. It's over. He's trying to plant himself somewhere else. He probably wants to stay here. Honestly, wherever Kirk is most comfy is where he wants to stay. And honestly, I think Kirk could probably play at his peak right now because there's really no pressure. Because the team, they're 2-4. Okay. So this is where Kirk can really shine. And maybe tonight will be the night. Maybe that'll be part of the weirdness for this evening. We shall see. Or is it going to be typical primetime Pizza Ranch boy? Probably. And let's say the Vikings win. Okay. Yeah, maybe that could definitely happen. But I don't know. We'll see. I've been wrong before. Like I said at the beginning of the stream. So with the predictions, the astrology predictions, lifelong astrology student, so I'm always learning. All right. But I go back and check the answers. Or when the game's done, we get our answers. No, take him away. Get him out of here. We're sick of him. The experiment's done. It's over. Okay. It's been since 2018 now. And what do we have to show for it here? All right. Nothing. Why didn't you go live for the last 2 games? Oh, thank you. You missed seeing that. That's nice. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, JJ. I told everybody earlier that it seems like everybody is live streaming the Vikings games now or doing the lives. So it just seems very like saturated, So, I mean, I missed everybody though. So I appreciate you saying that. Okay. I looked up Brock Purdy too. I wanted to see, I looked up their sun signs. I should clarify, astrologically speaking. So I looked up the birthdays of Nick Bosa. It's his birthday today. All right. Christian McCaffrey. And then I looked up Kyle Shanahan. And then I looked up Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy is a sun in Capricorn. All right. They can be slow to get to the top of that mountain. But once we get there, we get there. I am a sun in Capricorn as well. The goat people. All right. That is us. McAndrews, how are you? Good to see you. All right. We got everybody zooming in for some Monday Night Football action. And then again, everybody, happy Scorpio season. Happy eclipse as well. Kind of sad that I live in Massachusetts, but Minnesota is still my home. Thank God for the trip. And I saw you there. I know it was very fun at Skol Fest. Hopefully you'll be back soon. But yeah, Minnesota, always be home. Look, we claim you. Okay. Minnesotan, definitely, for sure. But yeah, you're representing Minnesota in another M state, out in Mass. So there you go. And then, yeah. So it's all good. 49ers, a mort. 49ers, a mort. Ce soir? Vraiment? We'll see. 49ers are dead. All right. That's what Peter's saying here. Oh my gosh. I know. Oh my gosh. I know. I was bummed out to hear about that. R.I.P. to Suzanne Summers. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed Step by Step back in the day. I watched that. That's what I saw her on mainly. Mr. Ackerman. Oh, I like the numbers there. 111, 1111. Did you see the Eagles versus Dolphins game last night? Lady, horrific officiating. Don't be surprised if the Zebras kill the game tonight. I did. I was telling everybody, I didn't post it anymore, but I looked at the astrological chart for the game last night. That was the only game chart that I looked at yesterday, and I had the Eagles winning by 9. So yeah. And then I saw a lot on Twitter about the officiating. A lot of people were very upset with that. It's just, that's always going to happen and it sucks, but I'm not one to really like get stuck on officiating because it's just, you can't do anything about it. But then it makes you think, right? It makes you want to put your tinfoil hat on and be like, is this whole thing fixed? Okay. All right. It might be. I'm pissed at Hawkinson. Exactly. We're over it, man. Okay. We're over it. At this point, it's like, dude, so you wanted to get paid the big money, right? And then you got it. And now what are you doing? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Vikings might have gotten bamboozled there. All right. Maybe Hawkinson will have will hang on tight this evening. We shall see. We shall see. I feel like Kirk don't want to throw to him, though. It's like, Hawkinson's open, maybe not. Okay, gonna go to KJ Osborne. Also, I do want to give a little clap to KJ Osborne. Okay, my dude, people always forget about KJ Osborne. People are so quick to knock on KJ Osborne. Okay, we can have 3 decent wide receivers. And you know what? Justin Jefferson isn't out. So who's stepping up now? Jordan Addison and KJ Osborne. So it's a good thing we have KJ, isn't it? All right. Arizona just scored again. Damn. All right. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry. Exactly. We'd rather laugh than cry, right? So, Daniel, what do you got? No way, Jose. We have plenty of pizza boys in Minnesota. He can go exactly. Go deliver somewhere else. We're done. We're over it. The pizza's cold. And I, for one, me personally, I don't like cold pizza. Never have. No. I can't get down on that. No offense to anybody that likes it. Okay. But no. I keep just looking over here at the game chart. That's why I'm looking over here at my other monitor. And one thing I didn't mention either, too, about the chart this evening, that I've seen in other game charts as well, is that the planet Uranus being in one of the teams, what's called their first house. Usually when that happens, it doesn't bode well for that team. And Uranus is very, very close to the Vikings' first house. All right. Uranus is a very erratic planet. It's unstable. It's unpredictable. It's very spontaneous. However, it is an outer planet. So I usually look at the traditional planetary rulers. And when looking at the traditional planetary rulers, you don't look at Pluto, you don't look at Uranus, and you don't look at Neptune. But I do like to look at those planets also. But I tend to go with more traditional planetary rulership. Anyway, just astrologically speaking there. Skol. Vernon, how you doing? Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Hope all has been well. Good to see you. Jade, we need you to sing the Skol song. I don't believe this actually exists until you sing it. I've said the Skol song before, but I'm not going to sing it. I don't want your ears to bleed. I'm doing this out of the safety for your eardrums. But I know all the words, and I've definitely sang it before, okay, at the stadium. Okay, I've sang it many times where my voice can just be drowned out, okay, by the thousands of other people around. And pretty much you're just yelling. Really, it's just not really even singing. It's pretty much yelling, okay? All right. Yeah, Skol Fest was fun. I had a good time. It was great meeting everybody, too. So, yeah. I know. Hawkinson, he can, yeah, exactly. He can heck off. Exactly. Hi. Yeah. McAndrew's always good to see you. Hope all has been well. How are you today? How's work? What's for dinner? What are we drinking? I got water. Cheers. It's all good, man. Cheers. Oh, I will say, people, the fall foliage, okay, right here, right now, these last couple weeks, I can't stop obsessing over it, okay? My neighborhood everywhere. I went to Duluth, okay, on their peak leaf day, all right? And I got to tell you, when I went to Duluth, and for those of you that don't know, that is northern Minnesota on Lake Superior up there. It was like, it was real life, right? But it's like if social media were real life. You know, couples were holding hands. People were posing with their pumpkins, posing next to the trees, you know? It was beautiful, but so I've been enjoying the fall foliage is honestly what I've been doing other than like work and normal stuff. But how have you been? Thanks for asking. Scold your soup. Skol. Let's see what the Vikings can do this evening. Let us see. I know, that was so nice. Yeah. There's nobody in Minnesota that doesn't love him. And I feel like I heard something, a little snippet on the radio today, that there's some anniversary today of like him going in his first game or something. I think that might be today. All right. Might be today or something or close to. I would pay real money for Kirk to the 49ers as a starter. Legit. And I don't want anybody injured, okay? I don't want anybody injured at all. But I think the only way that would happen, and this is not my original take. Somebody else, I think I heard on the radio probably, or one of the people, bigger people, big names, whatever. Brock Purdy would have to get injured, right? Knock on wood. We don't want Brock Purdy to have to get injured. Then Kyle Shanahan would come a calling. All right, we need some pizza out here. We need a delivery. Then we'd say, please take him away. Okay, we're done. We'll see. We'll see if our cheering can be enough. Okay. A Skol soup. My hopes are low for this game. Don't want to let myself get disappointed. Yeah. And for anybody that is that drinks the purple Kool-Aid, all right, just remember, practice safe sipping. Okay. Just always remember that. All right. If you want to come hang out in the realistic realm with me, we're always welcoming. Okay. Come on through. We want to see the Vikings win, but we just look at the forest through the trees, stay realistic about it, and that's it. All right. But yeah, that's true. You don't want to get disappointed. Joe Cap loves. What? What is that? I don't know what that means, Peter. In the Zoe and podcast says, trade everybody except Justin Jefferson. I mean, I would say this. How about this? And this is because we support Justin Jefferson and we want Justin Jefferson to do well, right? Just in his career. How about adding on to that, trade everybody, including Justin Jefferson. Let's clean slate it. They've never clean slated it. Trade them all. Trade them all. Why not? What are they doing now? Meanwhile, Justin Jefferson got to sit around and wait for the Vikings to figure their shit out. And if we don't really care, if we're like, well, Justin Jefferson, you're stuck here. You got a deal. Well, that's fine too. That's fair. It is a business after all. Trade them all. Trade them all. Ship already went down. Okay. All right. I don't know if there's any lifeboats. And if the Vikings do end up getting their first home victory, okay, and do end up winning this evening, then where are they going to be? Still trying to tread water, okay? Not in the lifeboat. Nobody's coming. There's always next year. Get rid of them all. Get rid of them all, I say. I mean, if you're going to get rid of them all, get rid of them all. And why not? I mean, why not? And then let's see what they can really do with the clean slate, okay? And use all that for leverage, okay? Make that be your little building blocks, okay? The Vikings never have any building blocks. That's part of the problem, okay? Is the foundation there's cracks in the foundation that have never been repaired. And they're going to get swallowed up into a big damn sinkhole, okay, if they haven't already. And it's kind of like the sinkhole's open, and they're living in that damn house anyway. At any point in time, everything could just crumble. I mean, we could go on and on here. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Brock Purdy isn't Mr. Irrelevant anymore, but he isn't exactly a top 5 quarterback the way he performed against the Browns. I think that's fair, but I also think after a certain point in time, you just have to look at what's in front of you and analyze that. Analyze the playing that he's done. Just because he wasn't, he doesn't fit this just because he doesn't fit the mold, right, of a quarterback, or he's a little shorter, whatever his deal is. The proof is in the pudding, right? But yeah, and then if you play badly, that happens, right? That happens, but he's been playing pretty damn well now. And I would say at this point, if I had to choose between the two quarterbacks this evening on who I would rather have the Vikings have as a quarterback, I would say Brock Purdy at this point, okay? They should just do a little switcheroo. And I don't think the 49ers fan base would want that, quite frankly. But we'll see what primetime Purdy's got up his sleeve tonight. All right. Jade, could we get a quick... Oh, yeah, for sure. See, we were talking about Gumby earlier. It's so popular. Yeah. Gumby's got double Vikings garb on. All right. Gumby's getting the glare. I'm choking Gumby. There. Hello, everybody. I wonder, let's see. Oh, I have his little stand over behind me that he normally sits on. Let's see. I have this crystal sitting here. I wonder if he can sit on this crystal that I have. He can creepily sit there. Hey, look at that. Oh, darn. Oh, here we go. He's bendable. You know, he's a little slab of clay. He was once a little green slab of clay. All right, he's just creeping around now. Okay, we'll put him over here. Hello, everybody. He's creepy. Gumby's creeping in the corner over here. All right, he's just gonna creep. He's literally sitting on this piece of jade that I have here. Look at this. All right, he seems content over there. All right, for sure. Gumby's it's all about Gumby. Okay, it really is. At the end of the day. Take it from me, Massachusetts sucks. All right, well, I'll take it from you. I've never been there, so I'll just have to take your word for it. All right. But I'm sure the fall looks great there. Aren't the trees amazing right now? Mom and I are waiting for that call from the Vikings so we can move back to Minnesota. Oh, man, I hope that call comes soon for you. All right. Tell your mom I say hi, too, by the way. Hope she's doing well. Twan, how's it going? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Tree, what's happening, man? All right. Going on. What's going on? Hello. Skol. Monday Night Football. Vikings are 2-4. 49ers are 5-1. Let's see. All right. Boyd Moon again, everybody. She's feral tonight. Yep. Gumby's here. You asked your request. All right. There it is. Yeah, always good to see Tree. All right. What was your dream? You had a dream that you met Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. I woke up feeling more disappointed than pissed because it was just a dream. That could be a sign, you know? I don't do like dream analysis. You know, I'm not very good at that, but I am a firm believer that when you are dreaming, especially when you remember dreams, that it is a sign. It is some sort of signal and sign. I have been, I've read or heard that it's usually not, you shouldn't think about, what that meaning means so much. Just kind of take it in. It's good to write the dreams down too. If you have a dream journal, if you can write them down with like a date, then you can kind of go back later. Oftentimes there are messages in there for you. So that could be a message that could happen later. All right. Maybe more to come. If you're going to get paid top tier money, then you got to catch anything that hits you. Exactly. Or how about do the bare minimum and catch something? All right. Something. Okay. And yeah, it's just, and I just also I understand it's a business, right? At the end of the day, they have to, they were trying to get him his money and he got it. But the way that Hawkinson went about that, like, oh, my toe hurts, oh, my tummy hurts. Yeah. Stop. Okay. Big babies. But he got what he wanted. All right. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's right. You moved back to Missouri. Mm-hmm. Oh, or I shouldn't say you moved back to Missouri. You moved to Missouri. Hope it's treating you well thus far. That sucks about the toothache. Damn it. It sucks. Hopefully it goes away. I recently downloaded Venmo, but they're claiming it. Oh, which I didn't only. Oh, that's weird. I don't have a lot of experience with Venmo. That's weird. Did you contact their people? I would contact the peeps. All right. That's strange. Or, yeah, especially I would change your password, too, if you haven't done that already. All right. Kirk delivered me pizza and said, you like that? I said, yeah, yum. That's funny. I am hungry now, though, speaking of pizza. I know, that sucks about the toothache. I've only been through Missouri. I think I've been through Missouri on my way to Kentucky. Maybe not. I don't know if I've ever been through Missouri. And I would have just driven through it. I can't remember. I think maybe I did when I went down to New Orleans. Yeah, we went through Missouri. We did. Yeah. All right. But it can't be all that bad, right? There you go. JJ singing the song. There you go, Nate. You happy? All right. JJ sung the song on his channel before. I've seen it, heard it. Let's go. Yep. All right. They're gonna be singing that. I'm sure there's probably, I would say, how many people right this second do we think are singing the Skol song right now? Skol song right now. If I can talk. How many people do we think are singing the Skol song right this very moment? I'd say at least a couple hundy, right? Right this moment. At least, right? If not more. Oh, for sure. Maybe like 1,000 people, like at this moment, singing some part of the song. I think probably 1,000. Funny you said about not going live and how it's saturated. Justin is going to do play-by-play by tonight too. I asked him, why not collab with you? That energy you both have is solid. Oh yeah, me and Justin have done lives before. We've done a live before. I'll have to pop in on his. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, that's cool though. I encourage. It's not like I'm like, hey, nah, don't do that. I mean, everybody got to do them. But that's just kind of why I'm like, okay, like, whoa, like it seems like everybody's like doing that thing. So I've always been one to not, like, if everybody's doing something, I kind of doing the next thing. Not the next thing, I should say, but something else. You know, always kind of trying to find the new thing or like a different thing, trying to stay, I don't know. Yeah, I've always, kind of just done my own thing. I tried to. I don't know if that makes sense. But still being part of the group, you know, the collective. That sounds very Aquarian, which the moon is in Aquarius tonight. And actually, I have my moon in Aquarius, so that all kind of lines up. I know, Nate, you're holding it down in Florida. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, can you say, I don't think I've ever heard you say anything positive about Florida. Can you say one positive thing about Florida? Give us one good thing about living in Florida. I want that. He said his viewers wanted him solo, I guess. So I said, you should have referred them to Jade. He goes live 3 Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, he's got to do his own thing. I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate you, you know, doing the thing. You're the straw that stirs the drink. But yeah, I mean, he's doing his own thing and I encourage that. I'll probably stop by. He's a good dude. So, and his channel's doing great. It's all you were able to do. Please let the lady have her moment. What do you mean? Oh, nah. Yeah, I can. That's why I said it's just like you got to find other stuff, you know? Like when everybody does something, that's when it's, at least for me, that's when I'm like, all right, time to scamper. But that doesn't mean I'm never going to do it again. But yeah. I should not care, however. I don't like stepping on other content creators' toes. I'd show them the support as opposed to, oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, no, you're not ranting. We're just talking, man. Yeah, it's all support here. Totally support. I mean, I know what you mean. You're just trying to say your opinion, but at the same time, like, yeah, you're not trying to step on toes. I dig it. I get it. Waynesville country living. It's new to me. Never lived like this before, but it's cool. That's cool. I bet you get to see some beautiful skies, Tree. Maybe not a lot of pollution, light pollution, saturation in the sky, which is kind of cool. I've been to Lake Superior. It's so much fun. I've been there with my family. It's incredible. I miss Minnesota. Screw Massachusetts. You'll be back to Minnesota. Yeah, you'll be back. We'll hold it down for you. All right. But yeah, Duluth was fun. Yeah. Again, it was just like, yeah, people posing with pumpkins, doing the everything, everywhere, couples holding hands, people drinking cider. But yeah, I got some awesome pictures though, so that's good. I got to visit one of my friends that lives there now. All good. Yeah, Daniel's in Florida. There you go, too. There you go. You guys are holding it down. Bleeding ears is not the worst. Yeah, there's always a Florida person, right? Florida man, Florida person. Moved here and found a Viking fan here. A little, oh, that's nice. That's cute. I love that. Not gonna lie, I love old people, you know? Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Vikings fans are everywhere. And I feel like that's a little, I mean, I know that there's NFL fans for every team everywhere, but I feel like with Vikings in particular, like they're everywhere and like in the most random, seemingly random place, right? That's awesome though. You found some good company. Nick, good to see you. Can the Packers trade you RGM for Kirk? Can the Packers trade you RGM for Kirk? I don't know if we want your GM, but we would consider getting rid of Kirk. Yeah, take him away. I'm so embarrassed, but Kirk would be an upgrade. Yeah, Jordan Love's not doing it, huh? That was a bummer too. Man, Broncos getting that victory. What was it, 19-17? Ah, damn. Yeah, take him away. I don't know if we want your general manager. You got anything else you can offer up? How about Aaron Jones? How about that? How about that? All right. Oh my gosh, two people. Okay. The gosh, what did I used to call him? The emotional support backup quarterback is back. All right. Sean Mannion's back. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look this up again. But I don't think I've been off. I've been off since this happened. But let me just triple verify. I'm just like, really, can we do any more coddling for Kirk here? Okay. Kevin O'Connell at it again. Yeah, he's back. Okay. The Vikings brought him back. I just like remember hearing that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, nothing against Sean Mannion, okay? But are you kidding me? As if Kirk could need any more like bubble wrap or whatever, okay? It's just like it's like he needs those bumpers at the bowling alley, around him at all times. Okay. Over it. Okay. Yeah, that's okay, man. Just remember the safe sipping, dude. Florida is the world's. I want to hear something positive about Florida. Me and Gumby want to hear it, Nate. Hard to be negative considering that I want to work for the Minnesota Vikings. So even if I feel it, well, that's true. You can still have your opinion, though. Yeah, still have your opinion. And they should want somebody to, I feel like, in my opinion, the Vikings should want somebody that can stay objective as well. Somebody that likes the team, but that can stay objective. I feel like one person in particular, the voice of the Vikings, while he's amazing at his job, I think he has an issue with that. I think there's a couple others too sprinkled in there. And I think it can get carried away. But I know what you mean though, JJ. I know what you mean. Get rid of him. Trade him. Bye. See ya. I'm just trolling now. I mean, but in reality though, if we want to see Justin Jefferson do his best at his peak time, which is in the next couple of years here, probably. I mean, who knows? Really, who knows? Could be anytime, but right? Because what's he doing now? Nothing. What's he doing here? Nothing. We'll see. Yeah, it did, and they're all just floundering. Okay, no life preservers anywhere. Nano Joe, how you doing, man? Bringing in the stud rookie QB will bring back the excitement to the team. Cousins is she, not him. Exactly. Vanilla, we know what it is. It is what it is. And what do they have to show for it? Not very much. Okay? Not very much. All right? And yeah, okay, he can throw some passes. Good bully for him. Okay? Yeah, Kirk Cousins at one point was the highest paid quarterback in the league. So yeah, you should be able to make some passes. And remember, are we so quick to forget that he was the only missing piece there? Remember that when they signed him? Oh, he's the only missing piece. And then ever since then, what have they been doing? Oh, we got to build around him. We need pieces to protect Kirk, to make him comfortable. Enough of the gaslighting. I'm sick of it. I'm putting my foot down. Damn, good luck, dude. I don't know. I wish I had more for you there. I don't, other than good luck. Can anyone answer this? All these players were picked up when they got here. They're lazy. Other places, they're stars. I honestly think with the Vikings, it's an ownership issue. And it's the way that, like, it's way too Minnesota nice here for the Vikings. They never take a team, and, put their foot on the throat. They never do that. Okay. Maybe some wrong verbiage there in the Times, but you guys know what I mean. Like, they never take the opportunity to really beat a team, like beat them. Well, these analogies are bad, but like when Miami almost scored 70, or did they score 70? It was like 69. The Vikings never do that. It's like they almost don't want to do that. It's like the Minnesota nice has spilled over into the sports realm. And when you're playing like competitive sports like that, you can't have that attitude. I honestly think it's like a Minnesota Vikings like ownership, a vibe issue, where it's like, oh well, we couldn't beat you that bad. We couldn't possibly do that. Oh my gosh, no! It's just like that attitude's not going to get you to the Super Bowl, in my opinion. And I think that the team, the organization, the way it's like set up, they lack that like cutthroat intensity that I think is really needed, which I think like the 49ers, for example, they kind of play that way, kind of cutthroat in that fashion. But, what to do? All right. Love is the third string quarterback. Well, the evil man, you guys are stuck. It sucks, doesn't it? It sucks. Yeah, I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. There's always next year. Okay? Just remember that. It's the Vikings motto. True, Jade, if the Vikes were to hit the reset button, why keep JJ so he wastes his career while the Vikes rebuilds? Right. It'll take a couple of years, probably. Which I think they honestly need to do that. I wish they would do that. He could be a Hall of Famer with another team as opposed to during a rebuild. Right. So if we really support Justin Jefferson as an individual player, we should want him to go succeed. Now, if we're for the team and for the team only, then yeah, you sit your butt over here, dude. But yeah. And, that might not even work either because, yeah, I don't know. I just think this Justin Jefferson, I think it's got all the possibility to turn into the Stephon Diggs 2.0 situation. All right. Uncle Rap said after seeing the 6'7" Marcus Davenport play, Uncle Rap was like, is that a damn Sasquatch on the field? Dude, if the team's got some Sasquatch and Bigfoot going, it's over. Okay? It would be over. All right? That's hilarious. I wish one of the NFL teams would be like the Sasquatches or something. I honestly, too, I've said this before, Kansas City needs to change their name. I mean, their name and that whole shit is absolutely terrible. But deplorable, really. They should be the Kansas City Cryptids. I mean, come on. I'd love to see how to fix the Vikings with Jade vid, a step-by-step process to really try to win. Honestly, dude, I find myself repeating. I've been repeating myself every year since I started covering this team. Every year. It's literally purple purgatory. They choose to do nothing about it, okay? And it's an ownership issue. That's what it is. Okay? It's an ownership issue. And it's every year we talk about this same thing. The same thing. And it's honestly, it's tiresome. It's tiresome. Fix it. How about they do something they have never done before and clean slate it? Go for the jugular for once. But they don't do that. They don't do that. And why don't they do that? Because I've said this before. Again, it's just me repeating myself. Like I've said, year in and year out, I feel like. People are so quick to blame the coach and the general manager, point fingers, even at the quarterback, too. At the end of the day, it's a business. You got to go to the top. Who's the problem? It's ownership. Oh, what, they built the stadium. Good for them. Good for them. It's more money in their pockets. That's why. Okay? That's like barely a dent in their pocket. Come on, people. Come on. We got to stop going to the games if we really want change here. But anyway, that's what I think. I might have to start my own show. There are so many Jordan Love believers, and I told them to be careful what they wish for. That could be your show, man. You could be the anti-Jordan Love. You could have the Jordan No Love podcast. There you go. There's the name for you. Jordan No Love podcast. There you go, Nick. You're welcome. Oh, my gosh. Yes. They're all over the place, dude. And if they're in here in the chat, they're more than welcome. Me too, Jesse. Me too. Year after year. It's purple purgatory, man. I mean, it honestly is. And it's been the whole entire time. The whole entire time. Since the Vikings ever began. I'm over it. Over it. Oh, don't say that. I remember my dreams and sometimes this is also true. But this is why you can't think too deeply about that, right? It's just like, don't think too deeply about that. Because even if it is maybe, again, I'm not a dream analysiser, but this is just what I've heard and read or what I find helpful. Again, don't think too deeply. If it is something negative, it could just be something simple from that dream, like just some little snippet that maybe it means something or it will mean something. Doesn't necessarily have to be something bad. Like if you got bit by a dog in a dream, for example, maybe the message is just the dog or the animal or something like that, or maybe to just be more aware of surroundings or something. It's not necessarily like that's going to happen to you per se. All right. But anyway, yeah, dream analysis is very cool though, for the dreams and stuff. I do encourage people to write down their dreams if you remember them. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Stick with what works. I never want to hear an Eagles fan cry that the league is against them. Yesterday, not a single penalty called. William, what do you got to say about that? Yeah, the refereeing. That's been a hot topic from last night. While the Finns committed their fair share of penalties, I know, dude, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the Dolphins' loss. The Eagles committed none. That is kind of crazy. Penalties can be drive killers or help drives, which the refs helped happed the Finns on both sides of the ball. I get what you're saying though. Yeah, that sucks, dude. I hate that. Positive about Florida. Hey, there you go. I'm still waiting from Nate though. We're still waiting. Waiting. Good one, Daniel. Carnatic. There is no positive about Florida other than it one day it will be underwater. Well, they already are below sea level, I believe, right? Down there. I was just talking about Duluth though, the amazing fall foliage up there. But yeah, I want Nate to say something positive about Florida because he's always said negative things. So we're still waiting. And swimming outside in January. Yeah, Daniel, you are killing it with the positives there. That's so funny. And you're stealing them from Nate. You're taking away the ideas. It's me. I'm the friend. This is true. Duluth friend in the house. Yeah, Max, that was fun. It was good to see you. Anyone? Oh, Jesse, there you go. Funny about that, wouldn't you know? Brainerd in the house. No, I'm not from, no. Well, my family kind of moved around, honestly, but Twin Cities area for me. But Jesse, that's awesome. Brainerd area. Cool. Michael, how you doing? How has your evening been going? Love your Vikings attire. Yeah, I know. I'm trying here. I'm doing my part for them. I know it probably sucks not having Justin Jefferson due to that hamstring injury. Honestly, Michael, the team's a mess. They don't have an identity. They don't know who they are. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm kind of over it at this point. I mean, I'll always support them, but it's just like I was telling people earlier. It's just I'm so sick of repeating myself just with my opinion with this team, and it's day in and day out, same thing. So we're not trying to go insane here, expecting different results with the same thing. All right, but yeah, we'll see what happens tonight, though. We'll see what happens tonight. Yeah, your Saints. What's their record now? But it's good to see you, Michael. Thanks for stopping through. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to. Okay, well, that was just a thought. Kirk for Aaron Jones. How about that? Come on. No good? All right. General manager, not for me then. I like it when I ask JJ for you. Tell us about the dog-headed people. That's funny. It's a wild topic. JJ had to look like he didn't want that smoke. That's funny. Grandizer, maybe you should tell us about that topic. I feel like you probably know more about it. Need trade chips to get that franchise QB. I agree, and I don't necessarily think that a quarterback is going to solve everything. But it's something huge that needs to be addressed. It needed to be addressed back in 2018, and it was in a negative way. But I don't think there's one simple solution. But I guess if we had to pick one player, yes, I would say that the quarterback is definitely it. And then, yeah, you can hypothetically then build around them. So it's just, then that's another thing. I'm honestly sick of talking about Kirk. I'm over it. We're over it, dude. Over it. It's done and dusted. Take your money and get out of here, Kirk. Get out of here. Captain Checkdown has been treated. Oh, I know. I know. And now he's got Kevin O'Connell. Okay. So it is what it is. All right, people, it's almost 6:30. I am going to pop off here in a couple, little over an hour. Thanks so much for hanging out, doing the planetary pregame at the beginning. If you want to go back and check it out, please do. Grandizer, Dolphins got locker room issues. I don't know if ownership or coacher. Oh, wait. Oh, you mean the Vikings? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think there's all sorts of issues, to be honest with you. It's a whole mess. They don't have an identity. They don't know who they are. I haven't been that impressed with Kevin O'Connell, to be completely honest, either. Year one, you can get some grace there because it's your first coaching job, your first coaching opportunity, but it's just I'm not seeing a lot here. That it seems like there's a big future. Now, it could take some time for maybe Kevin to figure it out, but I'd like to see some things there. And it's just like I'm not seeing a lot of changes. Calling timeouts, the play calling, saying he's going to hold people accountable. Okay, when is that actually going to happen? All right, maybe tonight's the night. Okay. All right, but yeah, we'll see. It's the Minnesota niceness. You get the ball. Yeah, exactly. Here you go. Oh, you can have it. Oh, we scored, actually. So here you go. Here's the ball. You score. Actually, you know what? You score a couple of times. Oh, no, you score one more time, but then we'll take it back. Okay. And then we'll try, and then it's third down again. And then here you go. Take the ball back. Yeah, it is. It's the Minnesota. That's not going to work. Not going to work. It's just not. I always love watching you, even when you root for the evil to the west. That is so funny. Well, it's like we balance each other out. Thanks, Nick, for saying that as well. And the Gemini action too, the twins, right? I know you have the sun in Gemini, but evil to the west, you got the evil to the east. There we go. We got to hold it down, right? It's like the Wicked Witch. Somebody called me the Wicked Witch because I called the Packers the evil to the east. Was that you? I don't remember. I took it as a compliment, though. We're so cursed since I've been with them. It's been, oh, there you go. Well, yeah, I've been with since a few years after that. It's the whole time. They need a fresh start. I wish that they would it's like, hire me to be your astrologer and let me help you in that fashion. Okay, where you can still make money. But again, we've talked about this before. The Wilfs are business people, right? And at the end of the day, they're making that money. Okay. Fans are filling that stadium. This team is 2-4, and that thing is, I'm pretty sure, sold out tonight. Okay. I'm sure there'll be a lot of 49ers fans there because they travel very well. But yeah, it's just year after year, we're over it. We're done. Okay. Thank you, Grandizer. Thank you for saying that. Oh, yeah. Angel, you know it. My favorite earrings. And two, perfect time for Halloween as well. Happy Halloween to everybody, too. You celebrate Halloween. You want one positive thing about Florida? Yes. I could take a boat or swim to the Bahamas. Hey, there you go. We'll take it, I guess. We'll have to take that. I see what you did there, though. I see what you did there. I'm still not 100% with it, but we'll take it. They do enough just to lure you in, but they don't have any real intentions of winning. That is the recipe for the Wilf's success, my friend. Right there. You got it. Exactly. It's like that commercial with the guy with the fishing pole with the dollar, right? You want $1? Just keep going after it. They dangle that purple carrot, okay? They just do. And they dangle it well. But not for those of us that hang out in the realistic realm. We don't fall for it. We don't try to nibble that carrot. We don't. We got our own carrots over here. We're fine. Thanks. Like I see from our team, run, pass, kick off. Exactly. It's always third down with this team. Can we say that all together? 1, 2, 3. It's always third down with this team. Legit. Sick of it. Oh, no, you're good. It's all good. All right, everybody. Anything else? Yo, what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like politics stuff. William DeFalco, Cryptids or Manchers dropped a video on old creepy. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Old creepy dolls. Yeah, they have some energies. Those dolls, they do. I mean, everything does, really. But yeah, when they have the eyeballs, too, and they can look at you. Like, Gumby's looking at everybody right now. Gumby's got an energy, too. He's very popular. That is so funny, though, the creepy dolls. Yeah. My grandma's doll collection. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had a couple cases of dolls. I've talked about that before. That's why you thought of it. But it's a funny story, though. It's a good story to tell. Actually, my cousin that gave me Gumby, it's the same grandma, actually. We have the same grandma. As a creepy doll, so that's funny. Daniel, night, Jade. Have a good evening. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for chiming in, checking in. Always good to see everybody. TD, what's going on? Cheers. I'm going to take a sip of water to that. Cheers. I feel the same way with my Saints. They're 3 and 4. We just don't have an offensive identity. There's no identity over here, but I feel you. Yeah. Because of the play calling and Derek Carr rushing his progression, just frustrating. Yeah, dude, I was watching a little bit of that game the other day. I forget who you all played. I'm forgetting now. Oh, man, who was it? He looked so frustrated, though, he being Derek Carr. Oh, so frustrated. I just remember thinking, I'm like, oh, man. And then didn't you have one of your receivers drop the pass in the end zone? Was it your tight end or something? It was like right there. I think I was watching that game. I don't remember what. I think I looked at the chart of that game too, the astrological chart of that game. Maybe I looked at that one too. Because I remember thinking that they were going to run out of time. The Saints were going to run out of time because Saturn was involved. Anywho, tough break, man. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. Exactly. Oh, we all Gemini. That's so funny. And I always get along with the Geminis. Because for me, Gemini lands in my or everybody's got this house, but Gemini rules my house of friends. So I always get along with Geminis because you guys land in that house for me, in the house of friends. So that's cool. Yeah. And ruled by Mercury, the twin crew. The loss that Saints had the Jaguars. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Thursday night. Yes, I remember because I looked at Thursday night football and Sunday night, and then ironically enough, Monday Night Football. That's actually all of the charts I looked at of the games this last week. That's so funny. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, that's right. And I was surprised because I thought Jacksonville was going to win by more. But yeah, I remember that thinking like that the Saints were going to run out of, like, it was going to be something to do with not having enough time, running out of time, because again, Saturn was involved. And I've seen that with Saturn astrological charts before where the team, it literally, the clock just runs out, right? Like it just, you run out of time. So anyway, thank you for the reminder. Yeah. And then I was watching that too, because Jacksonville, for those of you that don't know, when the Vikings are done and dusted, Jacksonville's now my number 2. It used to be the Bills, but they've dropped down to number 3 now. So Jacksonville's number 2 now. So, all righty. I'm not saying it was creepy dolls, but it was creepy dolls. Exactly. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Free! Exactly. Monster, a Lord of Evil, things come forth. Yep, exactly. Happy Halloween month. Yes. Don't summon anything negative. At least I don't. I'm not trying to do that. Only good, but yeah, I know what you mean. Everything's out and about. Have your peepers peeled, everybody. Oh, Grandizer, actually, too, you'll appreciate this before I sign off, as well, just making it through the last few comments here. I was watching a repeat of Spaced Out Radio and total orb action, like right in the video. It came by Dave's like left shoulder, like out of nowhere. And then it came over his like right shoulder, right in the camera. Yeah, I actually meant to comment, but I didn't. But that was kind of wild. And then I saw this video of someone else. They were smoking, and I was like, "What was that?" It was just like this, like couple second clip. And then I slowed it down and I paused it, and it totally was like a little light orb, like zooming in on the camera. It looked like I don't know, it was crazy. Got to keep your eyes peeled, people. Always be on the lookout. One legit positive thing about Florida. Hey, there you go. Yes. All right. Nate did it, everybody. Nice. All right, there you go. We'll take it. That's yeah, cha-ching there. That's nice. Yeah, my grandma's doll collection. Yeah. Oh, I wonder what I should ask like one of my aunts what happened to those dolls. I should ask. I'm gonna ask one of my aunts what happened to those dolls. Good stories though. Yeah. It makes me think of my grandma. I love her. She's like one of my favorite people on the planet. My grandmas. Actually, my mom and my grandmas. Those are my three favorite people, you know. Then my dad comes in after that, but my mom and my grandmas, they take the top spots. All right. It's funny. Cheers, Jade. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate that. You have a good night as well. Hold it down, hang tight, keep it chill down in Florida, you know, and I'm sure you do. You gotta, right? You gotta. So I hope you have a good rest of your week as well. We're already through Monday, people. All right. We're closer to Friday, closer to the weekend, which is exciting. And let's see what happens tonight. Primetime Pizza Ranch, boy. It's happening. All right. You need to get out of there. Yeah, we should start that. Nate gets out of Florida Fund or something. Or we can all put that energy out there for you, Nate, for you to just go elsewhere, for your journey to go elsewhere, if that was where it calls you. But sometimes you got to just stay put, you know, for certain reasons. Fourth quarter. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. I remember the look. Yeah. The look on his face too. Oh man. It's just like, man, that's just got to be a shit feeling too, to be honest. 406, how's it going? How many dump off passes to Madison do you think Kirk will dump off? Will throw? I'm sure there'll be a few. I bet we will see more of Cam Akers tonight. Might be a couple like, here you go, here you go. All right, here you go. All right, I'm still pulling for Alexander Madison, but I think I was wrong on that one. I'm still waiting for him to like burst out for that long run. Like I still think he has that in there, but yeah, we might see some more Cam Akers tonight though. We'll see. Here you go. My time isn't. Okay. Hopefully, Florida stops giving up logic and reason for ignorance. And there you go. There's always hope, Nate. There's always hope. Yeah, I'm getting off to wish everybody a happy game or a funny. Exactly. There you go. Or a happy and funny one. Always good to see you, Tree. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hang tight. Hold it down in Missouri. All right. Always good to see you. Have a great week as well. Thank you, Grandizer. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go on over there. I'm still on there for now. There you go. Yeah. Good luck with the toothache, too. Yeah. Good luck with that. All right. Here we go. Choo choo. People are on it. All right. Yes. Everybody have a good night. That's a trip. Exactly. Yep, the Jags won by 7. Did Trevor Lawrence lead the team at rushing? What? Yeah. Seriously, Trevor Lawrence. And that's pretty much why I'm like Jacksonville Jaguars. I mentioned it before, so I won't go so far into it, but he was in this book that I read and I just like the attitude, you know? I like the attitude and it seems to be paying off. So, all right. Purple Haze, thank you for joining. Better late than never. No, I'm just kidding. Good to see you. How you been? I actually am just going to sign off, but I hope you've been well. We'll see what the Vikings can do this evening. And yeah, if people aren't subscribed, go over and check out Purple Haze Podcast. Definitely give it a watch, give it a subscribe. All right. I have a feeling this is going to, it might be a long one. I do think it's going to be closer. I could be wrong, astrologically speaking, but just to sum up and go back to the very beginning, there is a void moon tonight. She's doing her own thing. All right. So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. But thanks for tuning in. I am going to pop off now, but it's always good to see everybody. I predicted 41-10 Niners. Now I'm saying 31-17 Niners. 10 points come with Kirk leading in garbage time stats in the fourth quarter. Oh, totally could see it. Yeah. And when I was like tinkering around with the points too and trying to kind of figure that out in some capacity, I was like a 9-point margin or kind of closer to like 30-17, kind of like what you're saying. I know you got 31-17, but yeah, could see it in 41-10. Yikes, that would be bad. That would be bad, but we could see it. All right. But I'm thinking, again, 2 to 9 point win margin by the 49ers, something like that. Feel like, oddly enough, the Vikings might hang in there. Who knows? Maybe they'll win. You never know. Again, Moon's void. She's wild tonight, people. All right. Thanks, Grandizer. Appreciate it. This game will pretty much decide what we do at the. This is true, Ryan. Good point. Good point. That is a good point that we have not touched on this evening. All right. All right. Good one to end on, Ryan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Good to see you too. Great to see everybody tonight. All right. Me and Gumby, we're signing off. All right. We'll see what the Vikings can do. All right. 49ers, Vikings. All right. Let's see what happens. I'll check everybody later. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your Monday. Have a great week. Again, happy eclipse this weekend. Good time to release if you got anything to release. All right. And happy Scorpio season. Happy Halloween. But I think I'll see everybody before Halloween. But we love Halloween around here. All right. All right, everybody. Peace out.